He comes up here to speak to us. I have 5 facts about him. 4 is true and 1 is false. Let's see if you guys are smart to know which one is not true. Okay, Brian is a teacher. Fact number 1. And he's never broken a bone. I don't know if it's his students or his, but that's what he said. He's never broken a bone. You guys are supposed to laugh. Come on, guys. This is team name, right? I'm team name. Who's a little bit? Even though I'm not, but we can have fun, you know. Okay, he traveled to Afghanistan. Fact number 3. He's a concert pianist, and he likes to surf. Never broken a bone. Traveled to Afghanistan. He's a teacher, a concert pianist, and he likes to surf. Which one is not true? Okay, you think that's false? He likes to surf. Okay. Who else?
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. Okay. What else? Never broken a bone. What else? Brian, why don't you stand up to see if they by seeing you, they recognize what is not true about you.
What do you guys think is false?
Yeah, let him answer that.
Yeah, pianist.
Yeah, it's false. I took piano lessons from like 5 years old to 8 years old. Every time it's time for piano lessons, I would throw like a fit and tantrum, crying my head off. And I think my mom, it was some old white lady that would come to teach us, and she was never happy to see the crying baby Korean kid because my eyes are already small, but after you cry for an hour, your eyes get even smaller and puffier. So you know, like the old white lady comes in and it's like, oh yeah, he looks very happy to be here. And so after a few years, my mom decided to finally stop sending me to piano or stop piano lessons. And so, but now when I hear people play piano today, I regret stopping piano lessons because I think it's one of the most beautiful sounding instruments when it's played, like especially like in a large like sanctuary where there's a lot of reverb and the piano bounces off the walls. It sounds so beautiful. Now all I can play is like hot cross buns, you know. If you guys are taking piano lessons now, it's frustrating, I know, and practice sucks, but keep at it because I think it's such a cool talent, ability to have. But yeah, I've been to Afghanistan. I visited a friend there. That was pretty cool. We had to dodge landmines while driving around there. What else? I like to surf. Some of you guys went to the Drown and Get. You guys saw me surf there. What was it? I never broken a bone. Just drink milk, a lot of calcium. I also teach. I'm a social science teacher in middle school down in Mission Viejo where I live. So that's kind of my story. I was kind of introduced to the Vietnamese Christian community a few years ago. I was just down the street up on the front wall. There's a West Anaheim United Methodist Church, and I was a spiritual director there for the past 4 years. And so it's kind of random. Basically what happened there was this Korean guy just showed up at their church one day and just asked them, hey, you guys need any help? And 4 years went by, and that was that. So that's how I kind of got I dove into the local Vietnamese Christian community, and it is a very small one. Like if you know one Viet person that goes to church, you know, it's like 2-3 degrees of separation from the other person, you know. So I got to meet a lot of people through my interaction working with the Vietnamese ministry. But I am Korean. Just to let you know, I'm not a Vietnamese guy with really small eyes. But I know Viet people like Koreans, so that's cool. I like you guys too. I didn't like, a lot of tangents before I start, but I didn't like pho before I started serving at a Viet church. I didn't understand it. It's like, why would you put like mint leaves and like fish sauce? The concept was beyond me. And so like, but my friends, a lot of Koreans like pho, and so they would take me, Brian, let's get pho, and I'm like, okay, I'll try it once. Don't like it. I'll try it again. Don't like it. Try it a third time. Don't like it. So there's no hope. Sorry, there's no hope for pho in my life. it wasn't until after serving about a few months in the Viet church over there that I would actually started desiring, craving. I'd be driving my car, I was like, well, that would sound really good right now. You know what I mean? This thought. So it was kind of an acquired thing that came along eventually. But there's some other Viet foods that I cannot stomach. It's like I look at it and I'm like, you know, I'm sure even for you guys, there's some Viet food that you cannot fully kind of consume. I can't remember why, but they served me for what holiday it was, but it was the duck and egg, baby duck and egg. I was like, why? This is a duck abortion. You can see, it's looking at me, I'm looking at it, you know, and I'm like, ah. So I actually popped it in my mouth, and I couldn't bring myself to actually chomp down on it. So it was like in my mouth, I could feel its feathers with my tongue. And then I spit it back out. But yeah, so there are some Viet foods that I still cannot wrap my mind around, wrap my stomach around. But I love my time, I cherish my time in the Viet Christian community. And right now I'm kind of just wandering about right now, looking for a new ministry down south OC. And just hanging out with a lot of white people now, because down south there aren't too many Asian folks, not too many colored folks. It's just mostly white folks. But that's all good, because white people are cool. And they rule they're the majority, so we have to be nice to them. Okay, enough.